Now, before I start, I want to just let all my Facebook people know, not that a lot of you are even seeing this, but I want to let you know that if you are seeing this, I'm going to continue to live stream to Facebook. I'll always live stream to Facebook, but otherwise I'm just not going to be around much, and I'm just not going to care about Facebook anymore. And I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you why you, as a creator, if you're an artist, should also not care about Facebook and should really just start exploring other ways of reaching people if you haven't already. There's TikTok, which, believe it or not, even though videos are limited to a minute and they don't have a long form like Instagram does, it's still a place where people go to discover music. Twitch is a streaming service that is more interactive and more informal. A lot of people are going there. Instagram, IGTV is still a great place for music. Anyway, I'm going to show you something. So I was talking to my marketing person a few weeks ago, and we were talking about Facebook, and I was talking about just how I was done with it in general. I mean, even from just a use standpoint, I have to have 2 different apps, and sometimes I have to go onto a browser to do something that I can't do on either one of those apps, just to share stuff from my page to my profile or whatever. It's totally, I don't have time for it. As a business person, I just don't have time for it. So we're like, well, is it worth it to be there on Facebook? Let's go look at your numbers. I was like, well, I keep a steady like 2,000 to 5,000 engagement, something like views or whatever. And it's hard to tell. They tell you how many people viewed. That means it went by on their screen. It doesn't mean they watched anything or engaged with you at all. But we looked at the chart at the moment, and we were like, what is, let's see if I can maybe show that a little closer. What is this big spike right here? What is that? I was like, this is January 22nd, January 28th, February 4th, February 11th, February 18th, February 11th. Huh? What day was that? February 10th. I wonder what was going on February 10th. So February 10th is when I was sick, and I actually canceled the show. For the first time in 3 years, I canceled the Shake Sugar-y Americana residency. We've done it every week for 3 years, or had something else in place. So there should be a dip there. Like, this is my normal 2,000 to 5,000 people, and then this is the big, like, something happened there. I did some more digging, and I found a post that I made that morning. The morning of February 10th, I said something about the Super Bowl and the weekend playing on the Super Bowl, and how old white people didn't get it, and they were just complaining all over Facebook. And there's nothing like that pisses off old white people like saying old white people. It really pisses them off. So it got people upset, right? That's what that is. This is over 30,000 from my normal 2,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 reach. That's over 30,000 people who saw that post. This is what Facebook prizes. Let me make it really super clear. Really super, super clear. This is all my music. This is my lifeblood and the thing that I've done for 20 years for a living. The thing that I want the world to know about. This is my music. This is my music. This is something stupid I said. And that's what Facebook prioritizes. And I'm not the only one. Ellis Paul said the same thing. He said, somebody in the folk music business will die, or somebody that folkies revere. They die, and he writes a little obituary on Facebook, and it gets like 250,000 views versus, 100 people watching his live stream or that see anything else about stuff that he's doing that he shares. It's just not a good platform for music. I don't know, maybe other creators have found that it's a good platform for them, but I wouldn't think so, even for art, unless it's art that outrages people, because that seems to be what Facebook really thrives on, is outrage. People hyperventilating over things. That's what Facebook shares with the world. So if you're live streaming on Facebook and you're not live streaming other places, and you're thinking, wow, there must be a lot of screen fatigue because people aren't really watching my live streams anymore. It's not screen fatigue. I'll sit on YouTube and watch Helen eBay play the guitar. This incredible Nigerian guitar player. You got to check her out. Helen eBay, IBE. I'll just like click like a lab rat on cocaine on that thing, just watching stuff for an hour, 2 hours. I'll watch Rick Beato. I'll watch physics lectures, like just dry as toast, just like chalk on your fingers dry, watching Leonard Susskind do physics lectures at Stanford University for 2 hours. I'm not screen fatigued. I spend all day on screens. People spend all day on screens and they're still watching stuff. You can check the Netflix stats or whatever. Like, people aren't really screen fatigued. It's just that Facebook is not showing people your live stream. Facebook doesn't care about that. And Facebook ads, I read all the things. I did all the things. I spent $2,500 on Facebook ads and this past year and nothing. And the more I think about it and the more I look at this, the more this looks like a big blue middle finger that I can see. It's in California, but I can see it all the way from North Carolina. It's Facebook telling me that I am on the wrong platform. So just to ease your fears, any of my Facebook people who watch the live stream on Facebook, I will continue to live stream on Facebook. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be around. If you're a creator, I urge you, post videos on Instagram, go live on Instagram, try Twitch, start yourself a YouTube channel, post consistently on YouTube. YouTube actually wants people to watch your stuff. That's what they make money on. They don't make any money if there's a flame war in your comments. Nobody cares. Helen eBay turns her comments off half the time. She doesn't want to hear from people. She just wants them to listen to the music and have fun, right? And that's what I want. I want you to hear my music. I want to share what I'm doing with you as a creator. And YouTube does that for me. Instagram actually does that for me. And I know Instagram is owned by Facebook, but it's a different format. It's a different platform and it works differently. Anyway, had to let y'all know why you haven't seen me around much on Facebook, and you're going to see me even less. I will continue to live stream on Facebook, and all my creator friends divest. Like, get out there and try new stuff. Right now, I'm on TikTok doing poetry. Seems like a fantastic format for poetry. 1-minute videos. I just sit here and read poems. I'm reading my entire book from beginning to end, one poem at a time on TikTok. I've been checking out Twitch. I've been doing research. Twitch is really cool. You can like host other people's channels on your channel. You can be doing your show and you can auto host. You can bring in somebody else from their channel to your fans. You can do just cool stuff on Twitch, and I'm checking that out. I don't know. I'm trying new stuff. I'm posting stuff on IGTV a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, it's just @JonathanByrd on Instagram. And I'm posting music videos. I've been posting one every day for a few days now. And I think I'll probably keep that up. Whatever song I learn in the morning, I post part of it to TikTok. I might go live. I might throw it on Instagram. And I'm getting a lot more engagement on Instagram. People are listening and commenting, and I can tell they listened all the way through by the things that they're saying. It's like, wow, different world. All right. Love y'all, except for the Facebook people. I don't hate you. Actually, I don't hate Facebook. It's just not the right place. It's just not the right place. I love you too. I love everybody. All right? Y'all have a great day. I've really been enjoying playing cover songs, whatever song I learned that morning. And I've been learning songs every day, learning new songs. It's been a really good practice for me. And I'm enjoying sharing them with you. And just reserving my own songs for Wednesday night, for the Wednesday night show. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I'd like to read you a poem from my book, Devotion, my newest book of poetry, which you can find at jonathanbyrd.com in the store. And I'd like to read number 71 for you. I'll send this out to James and Monica. They really like this one. This is number 71. And now I disagree with myself. I said I had no choice, but here we are. We choose love. Sometimes it needs our help to navigate when smoke blacks out the stars. The soul, reborn in fire, sits at the feet of wisdom. Do we have the will to heal, the nerve to take the bitter with the sweet, the faith to go by touch until we feel? The sun comes through the trees and turns to sugar. The sugar fed the fibers of this page. I offer you not love, but something bigger. Devotion growing stronger at each stage. The fire is a beginning and an end. An old tree falls, and light comes streaming in. And that is that, by the way, is a perfect sonnet, Shakespearean sonnet. I love that form. I'd like to sing a song by Emmylou Harris, and not just a song that Emmylou Harris sang, which a lot of times when people will say, oh, this is a song, by Whitney Houston. Dolly Parton wrote it. But this is a song that she sang, and Emmylou actually wrote this song with another writer. I can't remember the name. That's terrible. I apologize to all songwriters everywhere. I could put the name in the comments and look it up, or if somebody else wants to look it up, it's called The Light, and it's on a record called Cowgirl's Prayer. Just incredible record. I listen to it often. Incredible production and just artistry throughout. This is called The Light. It's a song by Emmylou Harris. Can you see the light a little bit? The light at the end of the tunnel? That light shining in my face on stage as I'm playing for a live audience. Can you see that light? I see that light. I see the light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and the light is burning bright. I see the light. It's the light at the end that I run to, and the light, darling, is you. In the lonely heart of darkness, I have stumbled and I have strayed, always searching but never finding a ray of sunlight to guide my way. I see the light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the light, and it's burning bright. I see the light. It's the light at the end that I run to, and the light, darling, is you. I have traveled down this highway of hope abandoned and broken dreams. An unbeliever, my faith was shaken by all the sorrow I have seen. But I see the light. See the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the light, and it's burning bright. I see the light. It's the light at the end that I run to, and the light, darling, is you. And the light, darling, is you. That is an example of how you can write a cliche and you can turn a cliche into a great song. I mean, I see the light. How many times has that been done? How many times have you put an idea down on a piece of paper or thought about an idea in your head and just canceled it because it was a cliche? Because it had been done before. Write the idea. Write the song. Not every song deserves to be performed and in front of a live audience. Maybe you write the song and it does feel like you didn't really do it. It still feels like a cliche. But every song deserves to be written. And you learn something from writing every song. I may have written that down. I may have gone to another writer and said, I've got this great idea for a song. It's called I See the Light. I mean, can you imagine the reaction? But whoever brought the idea to the table, the other writer said yes. And the power of that yes produced this incredible song. I love this song. It makes me cry sometimes when I hear this song. Just an unbeliever. My faith was shaken by all the sorrow I had seen. Like, is there anyone out there who's not familiar with that feeling? And whoever said yes to this idea, that other writer, I really want to honor them. I want to find them and put them in the comments here, because it's hard to say yes sometimes to a co-writer or your partner or even your own brain when you think, oh, I've got a great idea. It's called I See the Light. Shut up, brain. That's a cliche. Practice saying yes, and maybe you'll see the light too. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.